Welcome to Sportskeeda. I am Nishat Paivaidya and we're going to talk about the India versus Australia game at the ICC World T20 2016. It's a very crucial game for both sides, a virtual quarterfinal we should say, and it's going to be played right here at the PCA Stadium in Mohali. The winner goes through to the semi-final and second spot in this group. So joining me now is Sunir Chaudhary. And Sunir, how should India approach this? They come into this game after that miraculous victory against Bangladesh, and I use the word miraculous.
It's a pertinent word that you use, miraculous, because at one stage, in fact, at a lot of stages during the game, India looked dead and buried after 10 overs. While during the chase, Bangladesh should have won that from there. 2 needed of 3 balls should have won that from there. 2 needed of 1 ball, they should have won that from there. But I think India were lucky in that sense. They got through, and now that they have a chance, and they have had a wood over Australia over the last few matches in T20 cricket, they would go into the match as sort of favourites, especially playing at home, given that India has already beaten Australia in Australia. So in that sense, yes, India will go into the match as favourites. But a lot could depend on how this pitch behaves again. And I keep harping upon the pitch, and that's how it is, because India have been preferring those spin-friendly conditions. Australia, they have had an issue playing in those middle overs after the openers have provided them with good starts. So if this pitch helps spinners, India have a huge advantage going into the match.
Yes, absolutely. If spinners get into play, it does have it does hold an advantage for India. But at the same time, they should be wary of what happened to them against New Zealand, because Ish Sodhi came into play, Nathan McCullum came into play, and of course Mitchell Santner came into play. So here we've got Adam Zampa, who's done quite well. So you don't want to play into their hands. So it can be a pitch somewhere in between, which may have help for the spinners, but at the same time, if the batsmen actually do well, then there could be runs on offer.
Yes, Nishad, I think we've seen in the first 2 matches, they have been high-scoring matches. There has been a fair sprinkling of grass on the pitch, and that has helped the batsmen more than anyone else. It's bound the wicket together. But we're still to have a look at how this pitch looks. I think it's under covers yet. Coming back to what Zampa has done, he has been excellent for Australia, but the difference between Australia and New Zealand is New Zealand have played 3 spinners against India. They did play 3 spinners, and all of them bowled well. As opposed to that, Zampa is the only quality spinner that we see. Ashton Agar hasn't come into his own. Glenn Maxwell is a part-time spinner. So will they be able to replicate that kind of magic that New Zealand have done against India? Remains to be seen, Nishad.
What's your call?
I think India go into the match as favourites after having won that kind of a match. I just hope that match against Bangladesh did not sap India out of a lot of their energies. Australia have won a couple of matches in a row, so they have the momentum as well. In the end, a good match, but I think India go into the match as favourites.
Yeah, even I agree. India go into the match as favourites. They may as well think, we won with a miracle in the last game. We can do it again, can't we? Thank you so much for joining us.